Welcome to Rick Snider's Washington on YouTube, where you get the whole story. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit the thanks button. Listening to Washington Commanders General Manager Adam Peters' press conference leads me to believe that he's going to look for a young coach versus an old coach. The key word that was often said by Peters and owner Josh Harris was long-term vision. All right, that means that it's going to take a little while. Now, an older coach may be wanting to do a hit it quick. You know, they feel less urgency. Now, young or old, the new coach is going to get a 4 or 5 year deal. But the older guys are in more of a hurry, and they want to rely more on free agency than the draft. When a coach relies on the draft, he's relying on a general manager to make those picks, really. They can have input, but the GM's going to be the guy picking them. When it comes to free agency, the coach usually knows about players around the league much better, and he can try and manipulate who they get much more. Problem is, Adam Peters doesn't want to do it that way. He wants to build through the draft, not free agency. When free agency came about in the early 90s, it was meant to be a supplemental thing to teams. Then guys like Snider came along and blew that system up, throwing all this crazy money. And then suddenly some teams thought they could buy titles. And okay, the Rams a few years ago really helped pull it all together. But they were getting the final pieces, and that's what you want. You want to have a decent team. Go find a couple guys you just don't have for positions. Get them through free agency. Not build your team through free agency. That's what more older coaches will do. Also, the younger coaches are probably a little more willing to do the analytics thing than the older coaches who are, like me, we got a football eye on the field. We know what we're looking at more than some fancy numbers are telling you. All these things kind of tell me that I think he's going to go younger. Now, I haven't met most of these prospective hires that he's looking at, but if you look at him, I think Ben Johnson might be the guy just based on that. I'm Rick Snider. Thanks for coming. I'll see you soon.